because Florida is really a special place for me. I work in the airport, and have you ever gone to the airport and you see all these little Chinese restaurants and they have this fortune cookies? And, I'm not going to eat this crap, but I would eat the fortune cookies. So I picked one, and he said, the strongest force in the human personality is the need to how we define ourselves. I'm going to say it again, because I read it 20 times. I was like, wow, really? The strongest force in the human personality is the need to stay consistent on how we define ourselves. And what I mean about that is knowing who you are. When I mean knowing who you are, I would say the two most important days of my life is the day that I was born and the day I realized why I was born. And the day when I realized why I was born, everything changed. My meaning for life changed, my dreams, my goals changed, and then it became really complicated. So I see lots of women here. I was kind of jokes, like, what are you going to say? I'm like, I don't know, but I have some jokes. So who wants to use some jokes?
Just one.
I'm joking. She said I was a geek. I am a geek. So this lady passed, and she goes to heaven. She gets to heaven, and this angel says, hi. And she said, am I in heaven? She's like, not yet. She's like, what do I need to do? You need to spell the word love. She's like, oh, that's easy. Love. She spelled love. He said, I'll be right back. Can you take my place? So she took his place, standing there. And then her ex-husband showed up. He's like, did I make it to heaven? She's like, not yet. You have to spell the word. He's like, what is it? Czechoslovakia. I don't know what happened after that. So why Florida is so special place for me is because when I found my passion, my goals, my dreams, I realized that my life is about serving other people, it's about greatness, it's about something that way beyond myself. Just like the word beast. When I heard the word beast, I'm like, hell no, I'm not a beast. I'm the beauty, not the beast. And I don't know if some of you know my story, but I was raised in Israel. I served in the Gulf War. There's a storm. I got shot. Forrest Gump. Yes, I won a yard. And I knew that when I started lifting, that was not the place that I want to achieve greatness. I knew that there's another place far away that I can be who I want to be. And let me tell you something. It was hard. Why it was hard? Because when you do something different, when you look different, when you act different, when you talk different, but you truly know who you are, everybody that you love and care will tell you that you shouldn't. You can't. And I have a saying that says, if you think you can, then you must. So I say, if everybody say you can't, I must do it. So I packed my bags. I had one suitcase, $200, and I moved to the US. And I came to Florida, and I had no idea what I'm gonna do. I barely spoke English, not that I'm really good right now. And came to Florida, came to Orlando, drove to Miami, tried to find a job. You do have a green card? No? Okay, shoot. But you know what? Here's the deal. I didn't quit. I didn't stop. I knew that my passion was working out. So it wasn't about how big my arms were going to be. It's just I love working out. It did something for me that I knew that it's going to lead to my dreams. And you know, sometimes it's okay not to know your dreams or not to know what you want. But as long as you know who you are, that's what really matters. So Florida for me is really, really special place because the first thing what I did, have you ever heard burn the boat?
Yep.
I burned the boat. I took my ticket and I sent it to my mom. I called her and said, the keeps coming back, getting passionate. First thing she says, are you crazy? Took you that many years to figure that out? So, I burned my ticket, and I said, I'll do whatever it takes to succeed. And that's where the beach party came around. You heard Carl. I admire Carl so much, not because he's our CEO, because how I met Carl is such a funny story. Because I got an email from Beach Party a couple months before that. A friend of mine involved me in this program and said, hey, you gotta watch this program. You're gonna love it. And I see this picture, and it's like this guy is looking great, and he's gonna scheme for me, whatever, and I open it, and there's a pose of yoga, and I'm like, and then, I don't know,
V90X.
I deal with guns and weapons, whatever, and I put it aside. Then I get an email that says Beach Party, Beach Party, what's that? And damn it. Same crap. So I said, I'm like, sure, what do you want? It's like, we want to talk to you. I'm like, what about? Just a few minutes. Okay, sure. So I opened the DVD, I put it in, and I realized it was kind of a big deal. So I answered the phone, I was invited for an interview, and there were 7 people in the room. The 8th one walked in, just like he dressed today, was dressed there, and I'm still waiting for the CEO to show up. And they started talking, and they saying jokes to themselves, and I'm like, what the hell is going to show up? So he started asking me questions, telling me about the story, what do you want, what your dreams are, and I'm like, this guy sure has a lot of freaking questions. So I'm talking together, just telling him, this is my story, this is my dream, this is what I want to really affect people, because I believe that when you speak to someone from here, you're going to speak to them from here, and they're just going to hear you from here. When you speak to someone from your heart, you're going to touch their heart, but you really move it and change everything about the way they look at things when you talk about your life experiences. And that's what I did. I shared with him and a couple other people in the room, and I had no idea. I'm still waiting for the CEO to show up. That CEO sucks. He's really good. And for now, I'm like, I serve in military police. I don't know what investigation is all about. This guy wants to know freaking everything. I'm like, it's not that we're about to date or something. So, let me tell you, he stood up, and he walked out, and I'm like, whatever, okay. And everybody got quiet and like, man, did you feel? I'm like, one day how is he coming? He's like, he just left. I'm like, who? The CEO? I'm like, wow, that was funny. I'm not sure. That's cool. All right. So a month later, and this is really what I want to get, it's about knowing who you are. Like Barbie said, I'm a geek. I love studying. You ask me what you do for fun? I'll freaking study. That's it. Freaking sorry. I said, I'm a very person. I study all the time. I just love studying. And when people put themselves in the box and they look at you, most of them like, oh, he's a monster head, what a romance. And I'm like, Because really the truth is when you perceive the way you look at things differently, the things that you look at when you look at you. And whatever people think of me, it's really none of my business. So you can look at someone and say, look at her eyes, so huge. And they all have butts. And I said butt is an argument for your limitation. And when you argue for your limitations, you get to keep them. So I say I'm the no limiter. But I lost my identity. Somehow, somewhere, because I was focused on so many things, and the point came that the director, the producer, the assistants, 5 people sitting in the room, just not this big, just like that, and there's mirrors, and they said, the CEO about to walk in, and he wants to know what you're all about. Well, what does that mean? You have to show him what you're going to do in life. Something like, just like that? Yeah. We're going to tell you what to do, don't worry. So you have 5 people sitting right there, and like, do this, do that. I'm like, do this, do that. You know, do it like that. Say it like this. I'm like, wow. How many times you hear, do this, do that, do this, do that, and you're really not sure, but what are you going to say, what are you going to do, how are you going to act, am I doing the right thing, am I doing the wrong thing? This is the question that drives you, and what drives you, that's your focus on. You know, what my focus was on chaos, because I didn't know what the heck I'm going to do. And Carl walked into the room, and I stuttered, like I froze, and there's mirrors, and I look at myself, and I'm like, oh crap. And then I look at them, like, uh-oh. That's what I was thinking, uh-oh. So let me tell you something. When life strikes you down, the people that really, really cares about you are the people that will lift you up. And sometimes when you don't believe in yourself, it's the people that really care about you, that believe in you, and you need to have the faith to believe in them. So he told everybody to leave the room.
Carl.
Yes, Carl did. And he came to me and says, buddy, just like that. You got the job.
Totally hear him say.
Just be yourself. And that created a shift in my mind. You ever had this like aha moment, this breakthrough, this shift, and like, wow. So from that moment on, I was just me myself, and each body realized what the beast is all about.
Yeah.
And let me tell you, it was fun because I got to play with everybody, I started teasing everybody, but I still focused on what I thought that I should do. What I should do is bring books with me on the plane. What I should do is study in the hotel room, because I spend so much time in the hotel room. What I do is focus on my meditation and my spiritual, because I teach personal development, and I should study more because I need to grow. And no, it's not just growing your body, it's about growing your mind. So I thought I was doing the right thing until they said, we're really not sure if you can do this job.
Wow.
And, you know, that's when your heart just sunk. And you're like, what do you mean? Well, we just don't know. If you can be funny, if you can be serious, if you can lift weights, I'm like, you freaking idiot, you know? So, did that direction. And I don't think I ever said it before. She took me to dinner, and she said to me something that I will never forget for the rest of my life. She said, Sagi, we have one opportunity. I'm like, I know that song. Who knows that?
Yeah.
I'm like, she knows that song too? She's like, no regrets. I'm like, what do you mean? So that was Friday night. On Monday morning, 9 o'clock, I had to do chest and tries, and in front of the video with 3 guys that I never knew and I haven't met yet, and I had to kick some ass because that 1 hour was going to define if I'm going to be the beast or not. Think about the pressure that's going to my head, and you know what? That's when you have to call your faith. That's when you have to ask yourself, who am I? What am I all about? And that's when the shift was. Because I would say, you have a choice. God gave us one gift to all of us. It's the same gift, and it's one gift. And it's the gift of choice. You have a choice. You can be a victim, or you can be a victor. You can feel sorry for yourself, or you can be an influence, a motivator. And a lot of people are like, you really motivate me. Well, I don't want to motivate you. I want you to inspire for change. And everybody's, I'm going to change the world. I'm going to change the world. Well, change starts within. And you don't have to worry about change when you know your reasons. And when I say know your reasons, because you got to have a really strong reason for what you do. We talk about wine in Beachbody. Well, wine is the reason why.